I don't know if nervous is the right word, but there's an uncertainty about who you're playing because you've never seen them before, right? So I just want you guys to get familiar with kind of what they are. And I think you'll see that if we play our game, we got nothing to worry about. Confidence plays such a key role. So today's video session wasn't so much about pointing out flaws and corrections. It was showing sort of a season recap of the entire year of just them doing things really, really well. So for them to sit back and kind of look at 26 weeks put into a 20-minute video of them just being really, really good. Hopefully it's going to build their confidence and going into this weekend knowing that we are the team to beat. And like we say to the guys, at some point something's not going to go our way, but it's important to not forget who we are as a group, right? So to show that video, they've all got access to it, and it's just some good positive visualization for them to be able to look back on and build themselves up if they're down a bit. It's just good visualization, right? And it's important that you guys see that, so that, like I said Tuesday, at some point something's not going to go our way this weekend. Don't forget who we are. That's who we are, right? So anyway, let's have a high energy workout.
Today in the session here, we're just getting the boys moving, feeling good. We're going to get into some mobility. Really just making sure that we're not doing anything too crazy, right? We want to be ready to go for the weekend. The guys are full of energy. They've been waiting for this the whole year, so just making sure that they're loose and ready to go for the weekend. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, okay? Special group. If you guys haven't been told that before this year, I'm sure you have, but I'm telling you now, very special group. Remember that going on the weekend?
This group of guys is it's a lot of guys with a lot of things to prove, and I think first and foremost, the friendships that are in the room. I mean, like the guys just love being at the rink. I love being here with them. That's the key to any team, right? It only takes one guy to not fit in or not, be pulling in the same direction, and it just kills a team. But this group of guys, they're the term brotherhood gets overused in sports, but they really are a group of brothers. Last year in the OMHAs, we had North Shore in the semifinal. Really strong group on both ends. Probably should have been the championship game, and that's just the way the weekend works out, right? And another game where I felt we were the better team, and significantly outshot them again. And the frustrations in this game with disallowed goals and nets being nets not being left on their pegs throughout the game, and again a game where when you play in a single elimination, it's anything goes, right? And there's such an element of luck involved in this game, and again a game I feel that we deserve to win, but unfortunately you only get one shot at it, and North Shore was able to become victorious that day and go to the finals. Our weekends have ended at the OMHAs 3 times based on habits and details. So the boys have they've gotten tired of me saying it all week, but they've been I feel like we've prepared them, and it's up to them at this point now, right? And we'll make the adjustments as a coaching staff as we go, but I think the guys are excited and confident going into it as well.
Bristle 3! 1, 2, 3, race!
When we clinched, we still didn't know who we were going to be playing. We had to wait for both play-in games, and for a team like Markham to they started their playoffs 0-2, and for them to fight through that and then have to play an 11th play-in game and go all 3 overtimes and win in a shootout. Back-to-back OMHA champions and an extremely well-coached team, and a team you can't give any room against, and you can't make any errors because they're going to take advantage of them. learn from that, guys. We talked at length this week about our game. Our game wins. We think we played our game for 50 minutes there. Not even close. You guys let that team right back in that game.
I think we had a great first 2 periods. We dropped the ball a little bit in the third. If we were to drop a period, I'm glad we did it day 1 in our first game and stuff like that. It was a great crowd. It was lots of fun. It's obviously a really good Markham team on the other side, so I was glad we were able to do that. And yeah, it was a great game. I was really happy with it.
Yeah, so Niagara is a team we haven't seen yet. They finished second on the West, but again, another group that had to play a play-in game, and they were successful in. So we have Niagara in our second game here. Again, another team that, based on what we've done off video, they don't give up a whole lot defensively. They kind of play a very stingy game on their back end and very irritating. But again, that's the kind of games that win you playoff games. So we've got to continue to just focus on ourselves and do the things that we do right and make the adjustments as we go.
Yeah, Niagara was a pretty tough team. They're pretty fast and physical. It was a massive game for us to be able to come out there and just play our game. And overall, on weekends like OMHAs, no matter the team you're playing against, it's always going to be a grind. And Niagara really made us grind for that one. It was 1-0 pretty quickly for us, and they tied it up right away. And had to play most of that game tied until Burnsy scored probably one of our best goals of our season. With the easiest assist of my life. So it was a great game for us to be able to battle one out and really rally as a team, especially late in the game. Every guy was blocking shots, diving in lanes, and just working the hardest they could out there.
Yeah, it was a really good game from both teams. Honestly, I thought we both played really well. I'm glad that we got the win though, and we just got to bring it tomorrow and do our thing. Oh, it was good to get that one off the back and then just keep going and rolling into tomorrow. It's going to be good.
It was definitely a game we were excited for, and it was nice we only had the 1 game on the Saturday, so we knew we could air it all out and go hard for the full 50. So it was a great game, really tight checking.
Let's go. So it was a great game, really tight checking. They were
they were a good team and stuff, and we were able to pot some goals and got a little close there in the third and a little chippy, but we were able to stick together as a team, and we faced a lot of adversity there at the end of the game, but I think we stayed together, and it was lots of positives to turn from that game as well.
We'll work it all the other. The biggest thing right now is managing emotions, not making this game personal, and nothing bothers us, right?
We were definitely looking for some revenge on what happened last year in the OMHAs, and we were really excited, and we were ready going in. And
It's an 8 a.m. on a Sunday in OMHAs. Every guy was extremely nervous, probably didn't sleep too well the night before. And went down 1-0 on a power play goal from a tip, something we don't usually do. Our penalty kill has been amazing all season, and they scored 2 more of the exact same style, and pretty quickly we were down 3-0, which is extremely tough to come back from in OMHAs.
we fared really well against them all year, but just a tough game, right? And I think they got a couple on the power play, and we just weren't able to respond. So.
This is it. Simply get on our toes, tilt the ice, attack downhill, do what we do. Have our confidence. You did it. You scored 270-something goals this year. You won 56 games. You have not lost a game in regulation in league play or league playoffs all year. That's not a fluke.
Going into the intermission, we were all pretty shocked that we were down 3-0, honestly. I think a lot of us envisioned ourselves winning that game and the following one, but we went into the third with a message that no matter what the score is, we're going to try to outwork them and just win this period, and hopefully we can get the job done. But if not, we would rather be able to leave our season knowing that we worked our hardest and did as much as we possibly could to come out on top. But every guy's battling through little injuries. We had suspensions the day before. We had some U16s up with us, so a lot of adversity. And sometimes it's not your day. We came out a little bit flatter than we probably should have.
The boys, we all battled hard, a lot of close games, and we came out on top for the most part in round robin. But it's just tough to keep pushing through with that one weekend that shows your whole season.
It's just a bad day to have a bad day, right? And I think that's kind of hockey. It wasn't, definitely wasn't our best effort, and it kind of sucks to be able to go out like that and stuff.
Okay, what I want to reiterate right now is don't, let's not hang heads today. is if this team has absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing, okay? If you guys remember, all the way back when we were setting our team goals and talking about the stuff we wanted to accomplish, and we talked about winning the OMHAs, right? And I asked you guys, I said, well, if you don't win the OMHAs, everyone wants to win it. If you don't win the OMHAs, is your season a failure? And everyone said no, right? We play in a league that your champion is determined in a single elimination process, okay? So to gauge your success as a group over 26 weeks on one weekend is absolutely foolish. Of course, we're all competitive, and you want to win, and you want to be successful today, but you guys that were in this group last year, remember me saying winning's not the plan. And it's important that guys understand that I actually believe it. Okay? What you do next is the point. Who you become is the point. Okay? And I firmly believe this, that if there's something that you picked up along the way with us that helps you as a hockey player, helps you in your personal lives, helps you wherever. And then on the way out, thank your parents. Legitimately thank your parents for allowing you guys to be a part of what we do.
You guys did this the best year of hockey I could ever have. This is the most fun I've ever had with this. I would do anything for any single one of you guys. So thank you.
I'll try to keep it together, but I've been with you guys since last summer pretty much, and watching pretty much every single one of you guys grow as people off, young men on and off the ice. It's a good thing to watch, and I'll never give that up for coaching. And I just want to say thank you guys for the year. I thought quitting hockey myself was the worst decision I made, but you guys maybe know that I wasn't, and I'm still part of the hockey team, so I appreciate you guys for that.
I'm proud to be part of this group, regardless of any result that happened anytime. I'm proud to be part of this group. I'm proud to tell people I'm part of this group, and I'm proud to tell people about what it was like to be part of this group.
I absolutely love being with this team, because honestly, in all the teams I've worked with, and I've worked with a lot of various teams with different cultures, this is by far my favorite season.
Raise on three! 1, 2, 3, raise! Say there is one little one.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 2 weeks since our season ended, and 2 weeks to the day. So today's our end of year party and award ceremony. So the boys were over at Activate in Pickering today and had some fun and got together and as the last time as a team. And then we're here at Sabina's in Pickering, and all the parents are out and just had a good meal in our player award ceremony. Yeah, we always end our season just getting together, and we kind of do our some team awards, and we have a league award to give out today too as well, which is awesome. But we always kind of start with some not so serious ones, and the boys vote on all this stuff. We always give out some not so serious ones. Usually what they're based on is sort of settling scores. There's a lot of I'm better than you at this throughout the year, you suck at this, that kind of stuff. This is the worst haircut award, and I can still remember that day at the Cavan Monaghan Arena. Bonds, it was close. I'd like to present you as the worst haircut of APR U18. You have lobster on your head. Yeah, the awards are fun. I mean, we do some not so serious awards, and the boys get to settle the score on all the internal debates in the locker room all year as to who's the best handball player or who's got the best haircut and stuff like that. And then we also give them time to recognize their individual successes, and we give out some achievement awards that the boys vote on.
The least funniest teammate of the 25-26 rating is Keith.
Come on, Streeter. You guys underestimate the jump and how hard it is to go from year one, from U16 up to U18, and some guys struggle with that, and other guys sort of take it as a challenge and get better and better and better. And I loved watching this guy grow this year, and the boys voted the Rookie of the Year as Conks. The final award we give out is an award that the boys don't vote on. We call it the Raider of the Year. It always goes out every year to someone. The coaching staff basically votes on this award. What the basic premise of it is, it's someone that represents our team's core values and who we want to represent us and what we do, and basically the players coming in, what we want them to be like, and how they behave on and off the ice, just ultimately how they carry themselves as hockey players. And it's to I don't want to get choked up when I talk about them, but Reeser. The 26 weeks that this group spent together, I would hope that there's something that you guys learned along the way, some little life lesson or value, or just something that you picked up that may help you as a hockey player, may help you as a husband, may help you in your career, whatever it may be, just help you be a better human being. And like I said to you guys, that's worth way more than a red hat or hoisting a trophy on a Sunday. So that's what this is actually really all about. As competitive as we all are, that's really the most important thing. So who you become and what you do next is the point, whether that be as an athlete or as in your personal lives. And that's really what this is all about, is in shaping young men for the future. And if they learn something along the way with us that helps them, be it tomorrow or 40 years from now, then that's worth it for us. And again, it's you see the brotherhood that's here, and the boys, we ended 20 minutes ago, and they don't want to leave yet, right? And that's what it's about. And that's not unique to this year. That's every year. And you see the guys that are, NHL draft picks, or committing to NCAA colleges in the States, or playing in the OHL, or joining the workforce and becoming productive members of society. That's ultimately why we do it. Obviously, championships are the goal, but what you do in the 26 weeks prior is 10 times more important. And we're going to continue to do it, and do it the way that we do. And one day, if we win it, then that's great. But when you look at the alumni and how proud everyone is of the program outside of just the coaching staff, I mean, that's what it's about. And again, we're going to continue to do what we do. And if the stars align on a Sunday at the OMHA Championships, then great. And if not, we're going to keep doing it.